Dear student, today we are going to discuss one particular concept, that is concept of social security. So first of all, let me discuss what is security. Security means protection against some adverse situation. Protection or some measures we have to take so that we can be safe if there is any adverse situation in our life, we will be protected. Now social security. So security in the society, as a human being we will get in the form of some process, that is we call that social security. We are working in different organization, we are working in government organization, we are working in private organization, but we will not work till our death. So there is some limit, that is up to retirement we have to work. So after retirement, what we will do? That time, how we will run our family, how we will survive? This question will arise. And when we are working, that time many situation may arise, adverse situation, some health problem may arise, some injury may be there. So how we will be safe against this problem? So now, based on this concept, we develop one concept that is called social security. So the term here social security originated when the US government passed the Social Security Act 1935. This act introduced the old age pension scheme. Old age pension scheme means when we will be aged person, that time we cannot do the work. We cannot earn, but we have to lead our life, we have to survive, we need money. So they introduced one program or scheme that is called Old Age Pension Scheme. In 1938, a Social Security Board was set up to administer the social security measures in the United States, and later on, the term was adopted in various countries in different forms. So all over all the countries they have adopted this concept, but in different way. The concept of social security is essentially related to the high ideal of human dignity and social justice. It is primarily an instrument of social and economic justice, that we will give them justice. To whom? The societal people. Those are working. And those are not only the working. Many social people are there. They are having many problem, like those are specially able people. So how they will survive, how they will live? So we have to do something for them. So according to ILO means that International Labour Organization, social security is the protection which society provides for its members through a series of public measures against the economic and social distress that otherwise would be caused by the stoppage or substantial reduction of earning resulting from sickness, maternity, employment, injury, unemployment, invalidity, old age, and death, the provision of subsidies for families with children. So many problems may arise during our working life, after the working life, so after retirement, at the time of maternity, at the time of sickness, at the time of injury. But we have to run our family, we have to survive, so we need some protection. We have to live in our society in within a social justice, so that we have developed this concept, so nobody will be deprived, all will get some facilities so that they can run their family. they can live proper way in the society. This is called that the concept of social security. So in the society, so that we can get the social justice as a human, we can get the dignity, so we can live proper way, we can maintain our standard of living. For this we have to do something in different way. We have to provide them some facilities so that they can do this. This is called social security. Now, social securities in India. India is a welfare state, and therefore social security is an essential component of the government policy. You will find different policies, different scheme, different steps our government already taken to provide social security to needy people. According to the Constitution of India, the state shall, within the limits of its economic capacity and development, make effective provision securing the right to work, to education, and to public assistance in case of unemployment, old age, sickness, and disablement, and other cases of unserved ones. So many state governments have introduced old age assistance scheme and other type of social assistance benefits. Social insurance is provided through the following labor laws. So labor laws of the country we have to follow, and accordingly we have to make the provision for that. You know that old age pension scheme is there in our country. So those have achieved that 60 years age. Now they are not working, many people are not working, many people are belongs to poor family. Now government, they provide they are providing old age pension to them per month, generally 1000 rupees per month. So now they can do something with this, they can survive proper way. So we have to give them some proper social justice. These are the social security scheme in India. Now one social security scheme that we are providing, those are working in different organizations, maybe government or private organization. One is provident fund scheme. What is this? What is the provident fund scheme? So, under the Employees Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provision Act, the central government has established the Provident Fund scheme for employees. Employees means those who are working in the organization. Now, every employee is entitled to become member of the scheme after completing 3 months of continuous service. So, after joining in any service, and that will be under the Employees Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provision Act. So those service will cover this act. So if you join with this job, and if you continue 3 months, continuous 3 months, after completing 3 months of service, you will be entitled to register your name under this scheme. Now the employee and the employer contribute every month 10% of the basic wages. Not 10%, generally it is 12% of the basic wages. The total contribution are invested in specified investment. So 12%, not 10%, 12%, minimum 12% from your salary, and how much you are giving, that much employer also give in case of employees provident fund. And simply provident fund is there, public provident fund is there. So in that case only employee will give, employer will not give. And employees ESI is EPFO, employees provident fund is there. In that case employee as well as employer both will pay. So 12% of the basic wages, the total contribution are invested in specified investment, and the accumulated amount of standing credit to an employee is payable on retirement. either on retirement you will get after retirement, or death, or at any time of leaving the service. So if you leave the service, you are allowed to withdraw the money, but some conditions are applicable. An employee can get advance and permanent withdrawal for construction of house, marriage of dependents like daughters, brothers, sister, whatever may be, and other specified purpose like serious illness, etc. So you are allowed to withdraw money from the provident fund. Otherwise, you will get at the time of retirement with interest, and every year you will get interest on this that will be accumulated. So one provident fund scheme, it is related to the employees, those are working, and those jobs are under the employees provident fund and miscellaneous provident provision act. After completion, when you will join from that, you have to complete 3 months continuously, 3 months you have to work, and after that you will be you can take the membership of provident fund scheme. Sometimes it will be compulsory, sometimes it will be optional, that based on the salary structure. So when you will be the member of that, you have to pay money to that organization. How much? 12% of your salary, and that amount will be paid by the employer also, and that will be accumulated. And when you will leave the organization, when you will retire, if there is death, your dependents will get back the money. And this way, when after retirement you can do something, or if you deposit this amount into bank or post office, then you will get the interest, and with this you can run your family, you can also survive. So like this way we are providing the social security. So this is the one scheme that is related with the employees, those are working in the organization. So up to this today, thank you all.